Halo, saya Hu. Selamat datang di game Genshin Impact. Jadi, ini yang sebelumnya tuh kan itu sudah ngomong sama Nahida juga. Ternyata kita ya belum keluar juga dari itu. Apa samsara itu. Jadi, yang sebelumnya tuh kita disuruh itu, bukan disuruh sih, mau datang itu. Kita mau datang siapa itu? Dehia. Nah, Dehia itu di sana. Kalau keluar dari kotanya itu ternyata bakal berhenti juga itunya misinya. Bakal ini juga. Bakal ngulang. Katanya sih yang sebelumnya. Aku mau lihat dulu gimana jadinya. Oh ya, ini bakal itu. Bakal ngulang lagi. Nah, ya kan ngulang dari sini. Jadi ini ku skip dulu sampai yang kita bakal yang selanjutnya, yang sebelumnya sih, yang bakal ngomong ke itu Dehia itu.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Yap, kita itu disuruh bukan disuruh lah, mau datang ini ya Dehia itu. Oke.
She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go.
Ya, ini biarin ya mereka ngomong dulu. Sebentar doang kok. Jadi datang ke sana ya situ. Mungkin dia ada di ini. Apa masih di sama dunia jar itulah ya, bukan yang tidur di situ. Yang di satunya lagi kan soalnya ada dua yang itu dunia jarnya. Yang satunya itu yang asli, yang satunya itu mereka buat kayak ini. Aku masih bingung kenapa bisa dia doang yang itu dibuat.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Oke, ini bakal ngulang terus sih.
Could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Ya kalau ngulang terus sih ya bakal ya bosan juga sih. We don't actually need to explain everything. Let's just get straight to the point.
That works.
You suddenly become proficient with your greatsword because we lived through this the same day many times already, and our memories of the day are erased every night. Ya kita ngulang terus, tapi setiap malam memorinya bakal dihapus seperti itulah.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Dicuci otak oleh kultus gitu kan?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yep.
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh?
Mustahil
Why do
katanya
you
lah.
think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
Oke, oh juga lah. Dompetnya bakal itu kosong sudah dari lama kalau kita ngulangin, tapi itu nggak ada yang berubah gitu. Kecuali ingatan kita. But if the sages were behind this, if they utilize the entire city resource as well as information supplied by Akasa.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
Mereka, oh ya juga lah, kalau memori mereka yang hilang, uangnya bakal berkurang juga dari itu mereka, dompet mereka. Tapi katanya yang Grand Sage itu pakai itu dari resource tuh seperti harta kota gitu kan maksudnya resource.
It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof?
Ada bukti katanya.
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer.
Oke, dia bakal
Come with
nemanin
me,
katanya.
Miss Junior's
Sesuatu yang gak masuk akal
Please come
seperti ini.
along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Lah, berarti kita datang kemana ini? Mukanya itu mustahil katanya. Oke, ya udahlah kita ke sini aja. Ini apa ini?
This is it.
Hah?
Huh?
Ini tempat latihan
This
dia
is
kah?
a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
Oh iya juga, yang seperti ini kan untuk latihan. Kalau yang apa The Sage itu nggak ganti bakal sudah kepotong itu sudah lama gitu.
That's true, but what if they did?
Ya gimana kalau mereka itu
Then
ganti?
the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions.
Iya juga, kalau mereka gantinya kan bakal kasih apa? Mark itu tanda begitulah di kayunya setiap hari begitu.
I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control.
Ya juga dia kan ahli. Gimana mereka gantinya setiap hari
The
seperti itu?
force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Oke, katanya mustahil itu bisa apa buat sesuatu yang sama begitulah tandanya.
Really impossible? What if they use some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
That makes sense. It seems we'll have to abandon this theory.
Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun.
Katanya dari sekolarnya, dari akademianya yang seperti ini.
Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Oke, mereka datang Nilu.
Back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong?
Berarti kalau memorinya dihilangin, semua benda-benda yang ini seharusnya nggak bakalan ngulang juga. Berarti ini dunianya keulang, tapi seharusnya kalau seperti itu keulang juga, apa kemampuan yang dari Dehia tuh bakal keulang juga. Gimana maksudnya inilah?
But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
We are not in a time loop. We are not in real world.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
Let me think. I suddenly realized that something is strange.
Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
Ya, semuanya aneh sih ini. How come? We've never took about leaving the city. Ya kan kataku sebelumnya itu kenapa nggak keluar kota aja seperti itu.
Leaving the city? You're right. It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution. Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it. Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
It is really strange. We should talk of this a long time ago. Ya juga, kenapa mereka nggak itulah mikirin ini dari awal? Hah?
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Kalau ninggalin kota seperti apa jadinya? Hah? Penasaran juga aku. Ya, kalau questnya ya misinya bakal keulang juga, sama aja seperti itu. Ya mungkin ikutin ya misinya dulu. Nahida,
Nahida, we're back!
you are
You're
back.
back early today. Did you find something new?
Oh,
Sort
yeah.
of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
What will happen if we try to leave the city? Have we ever tried leaving the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Oh, berarti sudah 2 kali sebelumnya lah.
We did? But
Huh?
we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back? Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night.
Hah? Bukan itu. Oh, berarti mereka itu bukannya itu nggak pernah kasih dia apa itunya, apa yang bakal terjadi kalau mereka ninggalin kotanya. Tapi mereka nggak pernah kembali satu malaman dari itunya, dari keluar kota itu.
But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it. It is
Huh.
true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Ya juga, coba aja keluar kota seperti apa.
That's kind of strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Let's try again tomorrow. Maybe this is the key.
Yep, something here is definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Mereka besok itunya keluar kota. Ya kan masih ada aja bibnya nih. Nggak ada kata-kata lagi gitu.
Our memories are back!
Huh. Let's go and try leave the city today.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
Huh? What do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
Another message? From who?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Hah? Dari siapa pesannya?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Huh? Can go back. There are countless space here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in this Sumeru City is just one of them. Hah? Banyak ruang ternyata. This is my own voice.
You should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Hah? 2 hari hilang.
Time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Let's go and try to leave the city today.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, berarti mereka ini sudah 2 hari sebelumnya sudah itu. Sudah ninggalin kota. Tapi cuman itu yang mereka sudah buat. Tapi travelernya itu hilang ingatannya. Ini kita di memori punya itu.
Time
Simon.
to go. Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Orang lain nggak bisa keluar
Don't
kota
ask
juga kan?
me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
Lah, gimana kalau
It
kita yang
looks like
keluar?
the academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here
Ya,
we
kenapa
go
kita
again.
nggak bisa
Don't
itu?
ask me. I don't know either.
Dia juga nggak tahu kenapa nggak bisa
We
keluar
just
dari
received an
kota.
order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Oh, berarti nggak ada yang bisa boleh masuk atau keluar, bukan cuma keluar. Of course, the academia won't share their plan with a pound. So the academia doesn't trust you at all.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
Jadi dia ini nggak tahu infonya sama sekali sih.
Looks like he really doesn't
Dia
know.
bawahan katanya. It's like he doesn't
If
know.
we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Jangan bilang itu travelernya doang yang itu pergi dari kota. Terus itu Paimonnya di sini, makanya dia nggak hilang ingatan.
Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Leaving the city make trigger disruption to our memories. We need someone to stay and witness. Oh, jadi dia tinggal di sini supaya nggak hilang ingatannya gitu.
What if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
Iya juga sih, mereka sudah sering bersama-sama begitulah. Jadi kalau ninggalin Paimon sendiri ya, don't worry Paimon. If we live together, it will just be same as before. Ya kalau sama-sama bisa sama seperti sebelumnya sih ini.
Okay, Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Oke, cuman
And
sebentar katanya.
please, be careful.
Oke, Paimon. Dan bilang habis ini hilang ingatan kita.
Memories.
Let's go and try to leave the city today. Kenapa coba? What's wrong, Paimon?
That Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared.
Hah? Cuman menghilang doang.
I waited for you
Langsung
for
menghilang.
hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look. Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Although I don't remember doing any of this still. Sorry, Paimon. Ditinggalin 1 hari, nunggu lama juga dia ternyata di situ lah. I won't leave you behind.
Okay, Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Pergi ke itu dunia lain katanya lah. Ya, dia dari tempat lain juga sih.
Okay.
Dunia lain juga.
Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using 2 people's different perspectives. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Langsung hilang lah. You sure that what you saw? Apa itu benar-benar yang dia lihat katanya? Nggak pingsan atau pusing atau gimana gitu?
Watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Yes, I don't even know that yesterday exists. Dia juga nggak tahu
Guess
kalau
that
kemarin
explains
ada.
everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
Oh, berarti kalau ninggalin kota tuh bakal dihilangin semua lah ingatannya. Ya, sebelum itu sih, sebelum meninggalin kotanya. So they didn't just restrict access to Sumeru City. They also erasing the memories of those who live.
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose.
Apa? Di luar kota ada sesuatu yang disembunyiin?
This way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
If our memories will be erased, can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Hah? Pesan? Apa? Gimana cara? Hah?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at.
Ini nggak biasa diliatin kah?
Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunya's out for me.
Hah? Dia bisa kasih pesan
Now we're
keluar.
talking.
Gimana caranya? Kita nungguin dunia kerja, dia yang kasih pesannya. Hah? Lama sekali sih ini. Bisa mereka lah di satu tempat seperti itu nunggu lama. Ya nungguin orang sakit juga, mau gimana? Apalagi itu yang asli kan dunia rejatnya.
I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
Nah, itu Akasha terminal
Made
doang.
some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it can connect to any node.
Oh berarti awalnya memang bisa dikirim ke semua orang, cuman sekarang bisa terhubung ke semuanya. Hah?
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway,
Oh berarti
we can use this now to record a message, right?
ini awalnya itu kan semua yang pesan dari Akasha terminal di dalam Sumeru City itu dibatasin, yang dari luar keluar maksudnya. Berarti kita nggak bisa ngirim pesan keluar dari Sumeru City. Cuman pakai Akasha terminal yang baru tuh kita bisa ngirim keluar dari Sumeru City kah maksudnya?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just
Ya,
can't
gimana juga
guarantee the
caranya
user
lah.
status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
Ya sulit juga sih kalau sudah tahu dia nih Leselor Kusanali. Jadi gimana cara dia itu bisa tahu? Gimana dia cara buat Akasha terminal seperti itu? Ya bagaimana lagi, dia kan Leselor Kusanali. Tapi masalahnya Gnosis itu kan dipegang oleh itu Grand Sage itu. Gimana cara dia itu buatnya? Soalnya dia yang nggak megang itunya, Gnosisnya. Kan itu yang bisa itu buat Akasha terminal, buat Akasha itulah. Akasha itu dibuat dari itu yang Gnosis itu. Gimana cara dia hubungin sama yang inilah?
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
Okay, it's worth a
Let's go
try.
then. Let's expose those sages.
I still think you should stay.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, traveler. That covers
Bentar.
everything that's happened so far.
Kalau ini bukan dunia nyata terus kita keluar kota juga percuma kalau seperti itu. So that's message was what I left for myself when I left the city.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Oh,
Okay.
ya kan?
Now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Ya kan benar. Kalau keluar kota bisa sekarang oleh itu Akasha terminalnya dibuat oleh Nahida ini. Sebelumnya tuh nggak bisa sama sekali. Oke, coba aja dengar apa lagi nih. Oh,
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
nggak bisa balik lagi, hah?
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
Hah? Nggak bisa kembali ke Sub-Zero's Festival. Katanya banyak itu space. Space itu ruang atau luar angkasa atau gimana lah? Kalau di sini dimensi seperti itu kah? Di sini katanya sandstone, howling fish, impossible
All
surreal
these
sight.
spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Hah?
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls.
Di luar kota katanya banyak boneka.
Everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents. There's another part here. I only received it last night.
Hah? Ada lagi?
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky.
Hah? Itu katanya dimensi atau spaces ruang seperti itulah. Itu katanya menghilang satu persatu, seperti di itu. Diresap, dihisap, diabsorb oleh itu. Seperti matahari di langit katanya.
And now, even the final space has also disappeared.
Hah?
Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Iya kan? Di detik terakhir hilang.
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, berarti itu sebelum suara beep itu muncul, makanya semuanya menghilang.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message? The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal. After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Final space lah. Space without human
All the
presence.
bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
Hah, katanya ruangnya itu. Space-nya. Aduh, bagaimana nyebutnya lah spaces ini. Ruang, aneh juga kedengarannya. Tempat, dunia kayak gitu. Katanya kekurangan itu. Kurang manusianya, kehadiran manusia. Kalau dari
Was
luarnya apa?
that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
The space where we
My
were, you
impression
said,
is that
yeah.
each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day.
Hah?
Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day?
Hah? Tempat yang baru muncul ganti yang lama hilang gitu.
Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Ya aku juga bingung spaces tuh.
Consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Hah. Mereka menunjuk ke satu kecil, simple, rahasia yang simpel. Gimana
The
maksudnya?
Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Archon War. A secret, huh? Give me some times. I need to organize my
Hey,
thought.
where are you going?
Ini kemana lagi kita nih? Ke situ lagi. Nah ini bisa teleport nih. Langsung jangan gitu kan. Daripada kita jalan lagi. Apa datang Dehia lagi?
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
Dia butuh waktu menyendiri nih. Dia perlu waktu untuk mikir. Yap, sore. Waktu yang sering ku kasih waktu di sini.
Is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Semakin ini sih dia nih.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer
So
now.
what is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
Oke, dia sudah tahu jawabannya lah. Itu teleport nih. Ah, teleportnya sampai di sini doang. Ya udahlah. Lanjutnya ke sana lah. Ini kalau seperti ini nggak ada bedanya kita ngelewat bawah juga ini. Ah, ya udahlah, nggak apa-apa. Itu tempat Dehia latihan tadi. Habis itu ini tempat terakhir kali kita ngejar apa di Nahida itu. Tuh ke situ, habis itu ke sini. Nahida?
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away, Miss Nahida.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Hah? Truth? Rahasia tersembunyi atau kebenaran yang tersembunyi atau gimana ini? Informasi on Akasa.
Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Oke. Itu yang
I've already
gnosisnya.
experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Space without human
All
presence.
the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence.
Hah? Mimpi nggak ada manusia di dalamnya? Dream with no human presence.
Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia forest, except these have no sign of human presence.
The space remind me dream, like the one I had Avidia Forest. Di mana lagi nih Avidia Forest nih? Mimpi di Avidia. Emang ada sebelumnya kita ke Avidia Forest? Aku lupa. Ini alchemical definition result tuh ya itu sudah people from Sumeru doesn't dream. Oke, ini ya submit langsung.
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Gimana lah? Nggak ada juga.
Illusions and lies.
What the
People
all they
in
mean?
Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Iya juga nih, associate with dream with no human presence. Hah? Jangan bilang kan itu seorang Sumeru City tuh nggak ada itu, nggak ada mimpi. Jangan bilang ini tuh tempat itu mimpi di mana tuh? Semua yang mimpi dari Sumeru City itu lenyap gitu. Apa perginya ke situ? Hah? Oleh mereka kan nggak mimpi.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Hah, ya kan benar juga nih. Pasti ada sesuatu gitu lah. Kenapa mereka nggak mimpi? Akasa nih ngambil mimpi mereka.
People
Submit.
in Sumeru think they don't dream, But the truth is, the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it.
Hah.
And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them.
Oke, yang tempat itu katanya itu mimpi yang dicuri seperti itulah. Oleh gara-gara nggak ada ininya orangnya, nggak ada hostnya. Oh, berarti mimpi di sini itu harus ada ininya, ada orang yang ngalamin seperti itu. Makanya ruangannya yang di situ katanya nggak ada human presence seperti itu, nggak ada kehadiran manusia. Berarti kalau mimpi itu emang harus manusianya kehubung sama yang di mimpi punya yang di ruang itu, si tempat yang itu. Membingungkan juga sih ini.
So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Dalam mimpi lah
Correct
ini.
answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Ya gimana cara itulah dia tahu. The Akasha operation requires a
The Akasha
gnosis.
relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
The Akasha is manifestation of the God of
It is the
Wisdom's power.
manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Okay. It compiles the wisdom of the entire
It
populace.
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace,
And it grants knowledge to
and it
the
grants knowledge to the
people.
people.
Okay. Submit. Salah.
Doesn't
The Akasha operation require a gnosis.
that doesn't
Hah?
sound
Beda
right.
kah?
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams too.
Ya juga yang arah-arah tuh bisa gitu.
Is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In
Most
other
active lah.
words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
Oh, berarti mimpi itu. Hah. Tempat manusia. Hah? Gimana ini? Human wisdom.
So, in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it.
Complete opposite of
Paimon
Hypatia
remembers her
understood
saying
it.
that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick?
Oh, begitu toh.
The
Ya,
real story is
gimana
that
ini
the
mereka?
sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Yes, and they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
Ya, gimana samsaranya? The Akasha sound.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night.
The appear and disappear of the spaces.
Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized.
The appearance and disappear of dream. Oh, berarti itu. Oh ya juga lah, kayak yang katanya tempat yang itu tadi kan, yang spaces itu mimpi. Jadi mimpi-mimpinya tuh waktu beepnya tuh muncul itu menghilang, habis itu muncul lagi yang baru. Itu mimpi yang baru seperti itu.
Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Apa gara-gara akasanya masih belum bisa nampung semuanya, makanya mereka ngulang seperti itu. The Grand Sage
Grand
Speech.
Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that."
Oke, itu sudah.
Mind feels exhausted.
Ini sudah.
We've already experienced the subs.
Oke, mungkin ini aja. Associate with ini. Bukan. Ini kah? Grand Sage Speech abnormal Sub-Zero Festival Akasa Sound.
I can't.
Hah? Terus apa dong? Yang hubungannya ini? Apa Grand Sage Speech itu?
I
Oke, kalau yang ini terakhir tuh. Mass production of dream. Hah?
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
Hah? Akasa ngambil itu. Buat mereka itu selalu dalam keadaan bermimpi. Tapi itu mereka misahin bawah sadarnya dari mimpi mereka.
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha.
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Hah? Gimana ini maksudnya lah? Terus kesadaran mereka itu ditaruh di kolektif. Oke,
No
aku
one
nih
is any
lanjutin
the
ya.
wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle.
No one is any the wiser as another day.
People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
Berarti kalau mimpi terus, ya udah lanjutin ya.
This is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine.
Oh, ini seperti pabrik katanya. Seperti pabrik itu mimpi. Terus Akasa itu manen mimpi mereka. Oke lah.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Pakai analogi terus ini.
So that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Ya kan? Ya awalnya kan itu lepasin Akasa terminal, tapi kan walaupun dilepas di sini, soalnya kan di kehidupan nyata gitu mereka nggak lepas. Oke.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
Siapa yo? The moon?
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon,
Dendro Archon Divine Revelation. Illusion?
now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming?
Lies?
Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions hinting at the sage's deception of Sumeru's people?
Oke, dia siapa katanya?
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last. That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now
Seriusan?
that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning.
Pak, yang gara-gara moon
It's
itu.
funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali, Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot question for you, but this doesn't seem like a good time.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On
Yep.
the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Oke, kalau sekarang itu kita bisa nanya dia yang banyak sih ini. Why couldn't you simply tell us the truth? Oke, yang pertama
You
aja.
asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds.
Blow your mind katanya. Meledak otak kita
Now
kan
that
gimana
you know
maksudnya?
this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense.
Oke, soalnya kita sudah tahu ini mimpi, jadi mungkin bisa masuk
Have you
akal
heard the
begitulah.
saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own,
Jangan bangunin orang yang tidur sambil jalan. Oke, katanya itu. Gimana kalau itu? Ada orang yang kasih tahu tapi kita nggak jalanin lah. Kita nggak belajar sendiri
your
seperti itu.
notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk.
Hah? Your notion of reality and dream? Notion itu apa? gagasan pendapat. Hah? Gimana itu? Notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. Jadi kalau kita gabungin dua-duanya, dikasih tahu seperti itu, kita bakal kebingungan seperti itu.
That's why I can
Okay.
only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
Okay. Why couldn't you simply tell us the truth? How do the sages manage to keep people from noticing this?
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal.
Oke, jadi
Secondly,
sesuai
you're
seperti
probably
keadaan
wondering why
nyata.
people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right?
Oke, kenapa itu? Nggak ada memorinya katanya.
That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha.
Oh iya juga sih, orang kan banyak nggak ingat juga itu mimpi mereka seperti apa. Jadi apa namanya tuh? Mimpi mereka yang asli itu diambil oleh Akasa itu.
So whenever
Okay.
they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
So whenever they wake, berarti kalau mereka bangun dari mimpi yang ini kan mimpi. Jadi mimpinya tuh berdasarkan yang nyata, yang Sub-Zero's Festival itu. Walaupun mereka masuk mimpi ini sih mereka nggak bakalan ngingat juga gara-gara itu kan sudah ada di kehidupan nyata. Ya, jadi mereka nggak bakal ngingat ini.
Never mind, Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean? Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendril can a person gain the Dendril element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu.
Oh, berarti kalau dari itu doang lah, dari Dendro doang yang bisa itu mereka rasain yang lebih kuat gitu deja vu-nya.
Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's festival Samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
Mimpinya dicuri terus-terusan lah. About the side effect of the mass-produced
Can
dream.
humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
Ya kapan berhentinya kalau seperti ini? Nggak mungkin bakal terus-terusan lah selama-lamanya seperti itu. Mustahil.
You might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate.
Ya mental fatigue. Kelelahan mental itu ya begitulah.
Especially
Salah satunya
those
penyebabnya.
whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
Ya, kalau sudah ada penyakitnya seperti ini ya lebih parah lagi.
Lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing. We've got to put a stop to this.
Oke. Why is the dream about Sub-Zero's
I
festival?
know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Kenapa begitulah?
Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange. The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
Dia juga nggak tahu. Gimana kalau kita? Dream with no human presence. Information on Akasa. Oke, coba
The
ini.
sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content."
Oke, coba
Okay.
ini.
Nahida said, "The Akasha relies on the
Oh ya, berarti ini ya.
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean...
Hah? Hah? Kok kita digituin? Digantung kita? Why is the dream about Sub-Zero? Coba ulangi dulu, gimana
I
ini?
know, right? Why did
Iya,
they have
sama
even you don't know
juga.
the reason? The Academia said, Traveler, do you have... Celebrate the birth of that god. Could it mean...
Could it mean apa ini?
Saving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable.
Unforgivable.
After we end the Sub-Zero's festival, Samsara, we have to look into them. How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous! In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
Dia bulannya, yang mataharinya kan sudah lama hilang. Mungkin maksudnya tuh matahari itu ya Ruka the Fata itulah.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
Ini teksturnya hilang sepertinya, kenapa lah? Gara-gara hilang itu terlalu jauh. Beep lagi nih.
Time today. I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Iya, kalau kita ketemu dia besoknya. Oke, ini mungkin sampai kita lepas dari samsara ini.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Kenapa lagi nih?
Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
What is Dunia Jad? She couldn't have.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
What? Dunia Jad? Jangan bilang.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way. Are we too late? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
We were so close.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
Ya, yang satunya gimana? Apa menghilang juga?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely.
Hah, boneka tapi nggak sepenuhnya boneka.
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
Oh, berarti kalau seperti itu bisa digantiin dia lah, walaupun kesadarannya sudah nggak ada di sini.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Iya, dia nggak seperti Dunia Jad
Puppets
juga
are
itu.
stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Oh, berarti yang Dunia Jad yang kalau emang nggak ketemu sama Lesser Lord Kusanali itu kemungkinan bakal seperti yang itu.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all. Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she still...
It still mean a lot to her.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zero's festival with so many regrets. Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone. I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon. Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
Real Archon lah. Sudah berapa kali
To
ketemu
prevent
Archon
more
gitu.
tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Ya gimana cara hentinya?
But how do we do that? Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them.
Oke, Akasa nggak bisa buat mimpinya, cuman manusia yang bisa.
That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Bentar, host. Hah? Siapa yang buatnya?
So, how should we find that person? Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness.
Berarti ini mimpi dari orang, seseorang begitulah. Kita harus bangunin dia
Which
seperti itu.
means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream. Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Siapa emang?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when the server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No
Berarti
matter how
yang
many times they're served, it will always be food.
berarti yang punya mimpi ini nggak sadar kalau dia masih mimpi. Kalau dia sadar dia bakal bermimpi, mungkin bisa dia ganti dia gimana lah, imajinasinya bakal jalan seperti itu. So we find the host,
Find
then what?
some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
Oke, kalau dia sudah bangun, samsaranya juga bakal selesai.
Though, if it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming?
Ya kita cari orangnya juga, habis itu kita sadarin dia kalau ini mimpi.
Don't wake a sleepwalker. It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Lah, dia bakal keluar dari kota.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went? Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility.
Lah, dia bakal ke tempat itu. Yang apa namanya tuh? Yang traveler datangin itu.
Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end. I'm still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunya to... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her. Yeah, saving Dunya is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunya would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this dream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Katanya The Sage mungkin salah satu dari mereka lah yang itu jadi hostnya. Tapi katanya unlikely, nggak mungkin. Knowing the plan, they probably become aware that they were dreaming. Unsuspecting hosts would be less likely to realize this a dream. Kalau The Sage-nya mungkin mereka bakal sadar kalau mereka mimpi, tapi mungkin orang yang nggak tahu, ya.
That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Maybe Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, the one with the strange get up,
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right? Pretty core character.
Kemungkinan Ferris katanya.
Ask him some questions, shall we?
Oke, kita bakal nanya Ferris. Loh ini bakal ini sudah bagian sini satu ini. Ini nanya Ferris lagi. Jadi mungkin untuk yang sekarang ini gimana lah? Apa lanjutin apa enggak ini? Mungkin cukup sampai di sini ya. Mungkin ya yang bangunin Ferris itu satu hal yang lain lagi. Ya aku lihat lagi sih nanti kalau emang benar-benar beda. Mungkin aku lanjutin ya, aku edit yang bisa diedit seperti itu. Ya untuk sekarang cukup sampai di sini ya. Bye.